What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Doesn't Rebuild Anything. Some of you guys might recognize this place. Hey, is that Monkey Wrench Mike? Do you know where you're at?
I know, and I'm a little nervous about this.
How did you get here?
This is like big time stuff. Well,
Yeah.
one big time YouTuber invited me to meet another big time YouTuber.
I'm not a big time YouTuber.
Big time.
Do you recognize this
Okay.
Porsche?
I've seen it. I've seen it on a video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are at I mean, this isn't just a shop. What I have is a shop, and I thought I was doing big things when I built my 1,200 square foot shop. I was like, man, this dude right here, yeah, he took it to another level, and he bought the biggest shop on YouTube.
Really?
I don't remember. He'll have to tell you how many square feet it is. It's insane. But this is John Ross's shop from Watch Jericho, and he's in here. So, I actually just saw this on a video the other day. Oh my God.
Holy moly. Holy moly.
I've been here before, but last time it wasn't this full.
It didn't look this nice either. You haven't been here in a long time.
This floor wasn't done.
Yeah.
These walls weren't done.
Doors weren't done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Boy, that's coming along.
Yeah, we're
What?
getting there.
What is this on the wall?
What? Oh, my TV.
This right here.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah, so he bought the biggest shop on YouTube, and then he built the biggest TV, I think.
I don't think anyone's topped the TV. Adam LZ topped the building for sure. But
This is
Wow.
Mike. From
I'm
Monkey
Mike.
Wrench
Nice to meet you.
This is
I watch
John-
your videos
John
all the
Ross.
time. Good
Awesome.
stuff. Yeah.
No, you didn't. You just caught up on all of them last night. Don't lie.
I know how that is.
Look at this thing.
What, the Saab? I
Wow.
thought you were looking at this jewel.
You said $200, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
I already talked about how I'm losing lots of money.
You have to be, because you paid that guy to bring the window down here, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it has a window in it now. That's good. Oh man, and you got me an Optimum red top
No,
battery.
not get you an Optima
Thank
red
you
top.
so much. No, my buddy Austin Carr from Interstate Batteries, he's hooking
Yeah.
us up with a
Cool.
with an Interstate battery for it.
Cool.
I found a grill for it.
This is my battery that starts everything.
Well, yeah.
I just move it from whatever.
Darn.
Yeah.
You sure
The
you don't
battery
want
is
to?
worth as much as the car.
It is too.
Yeah.
It is. I did zip tie the grill back in a minute ago. That's
Thank
what was
you.
held in before. So it has.
Looks so much better.
If you have to take the grill out, you pull all the fasteners because all the zip ties are like behind it. So,
Okay, I will be pulling the grill. You know what I'm going to do? I decided that this car's fate is going to lie in the views. Not even the comments, it's going to be the views.
Yeah.
The views do well, we'll put it back together. I'll send it to Mako. We'll get a paint job
Okay.
and we'll fix the flex pipe, and we'll make, I probably won't do the headliner. I won't do the
Oh, I
headliner.
wouldn't do a headliner,
I
for
won't
sure.
do the headliner.
You
This-
don't even notice the headliner when you're in it.
No, see? Yeah, just don't look that way.
Look how clean the interior
It
is.
actually
I
I'm
spent
really
a lo-
surprised.
I spent a lot of time on this, dude. I just got the center console armrest back in for you. It's basically only missing that center piece of trim. And then this button for the gauge dimmer.
Okay.
But, yeah, the interior, the gauge lights don't work. So if you do need them to fire up, you got to hit the button on the cigarette lighter splitter there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for the blue LED
For the blue
lights
LED
that are
magic, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if the views don't do well, then
You're gonna
blowing
sell
up
it.
cars always does well.
I was just thinking just a minute ago that this would have been cool if I just sawzawed it right here and then turned it into a chariot so I could stand back here and ride it.
It reminds me of a van somebody used to have, right?
I've cut roofs off of a lot of things, and people get so mad at me
Dude,
for
I
it.
love cutting. That's like the point of cheap cars is cutting them up and enjoying them. Like,
That I agree, because honestly, well, I don't know. Have you driven it?
what, this?
Have you taken
we're
it
gonna
for-
take it for its first drive today.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
I have not done any real testing.
So, I didn't bring a trailer.
Yes, you did.
Oh.
Yes, I know better. I wouldn't have come without a trailer.
We're driving this
But
back to
also-
Oklahoma.
Also, I think you could drive it back to Oklahoma.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd drive it. but-
There is did he reach out to you? There's a guy that emailed me. He's interested in this car.
Yeah?
He wants to drive back to like North Dakota or something. He says he's got a small YouTube channel and he was interested in the car. And I'm like, I wouldn't.
It's probably not worth that kind of.
Is this a timing belt motor?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, Lord. Look at that.
That sounds a lot better than some of the cars you've had.
This sounds better than most of the cars I have.
Most of them. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. we've all done a lot worse than this. That's
Yes.
for sure.
Yes. It just needs a flex pipe.
Yep.
And I found the tail light, and I found a grill.
Yep.
They want a fortune for the grill, but still. They're like $140 they want for this grill.
There's one here in town you can run up to LKQ and get for like $10 probably. But it's the other hood. It's the new hood. You'd have to change the hood.
Is it the split? It's got the, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. It really doesn't sound bad.
I'm a fan of this thing.
It's a 98, right?
98.
He bought it for $400, and now I'm buying it for $400. Speaking of,
That's right.
you're not going to count it, are you?
I would never. Cool.
There, that might be all of it.
Is that what's
No,
on
that's
that?
mine. Yeah, that's. Is there any more? Oh wait, there is more.
This,
So
I
here you
count
go.
every single one of
I already believed you.
I was. Oh, are you serious? I really didn't do this on purpose. I shoved my phone in my pocket and
Isn't
my.
that I mean, this you just keep a stack of money in your back pocket to buy stuff like this randomly.
What you should do is go buy yourself a Ridge wallet.
Look
Okay.
at all the oil burning on this.
No, we're not. Go check out Ridge to know. This isn't a sponsored video today. That's you know. Yeah, that's a not bad.
It smells delicious.
Does it leave anything underneath it?
It does.
It does. Okay,
Oh,
that's great.
yay.
So let's run to O'Reilly's.
Oh, we need oil.
No, I want to put stop leak in it and see if it fixes it for you.
He's starting to sound like me.
Well, I do want to. Why not on this thing? So,
All right, we'll go to O'Reilly's then. Are we driving this?
No,
Oh, okay.
because I'd have to get the truck out of the way.
Okay.
I would drive it. It drives great. I mean, I've driven it
Well,
in
we'll-
and out of the shop many times.
We'll take it for a drive here in a
Yeah.
minute. Hold on. I didn't have the camera on. You said 10 grand for this?
I think it's going to be in that ballpark. This is the one Josh and I restored.
Yeah.
But we got to start it. Like, I don't have the choke cable in there yet. But
How did you convert this to a sewing machine?
Oop.
There it is. See?
What is this? It looks like I could reach in and just pick it up.
We did just pick up the engine after we got it all together.
Yeah.
It's 900 cc.
Oh, dude, this thing is
See?
awesome.
It drives great. It's super fun.
Hey, Mike, can I borrow some money? Yes, can I
Of
borrow
course, yeah.
5? We'll share it.
$50.
Yeah, 5 grand.
$50,
5
yeah.
grand. I'll share it with you. You can
I
have it.
have a midget. This is much nicer than mine, but yeah.
Pretty clean, right?
Look at
This
the
is
paint.
beautiful.
I mean, this thing looks really,
Oh, mine
really
is
good.
75 with the rubber bumpers, and
Okay.
it was my dad's growing up. But this is so much nicer.
Wow.
But I know, yeah, mine's a 1500
Oh, you got a big
cc.
one. Yeah.
Scary
Yeah.
at 55.
Oh, dude, this thing going around a corner.
This is gorgeous.
Oh, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah.
How big is this again?
20 feet.
20 feet. Well, that blows my 75-incher right out of the water, doesn't it?
They're all 75s.
Wow. 9 75-inch TVs.
Yeah.
Around that guy. What on earth?
The ultimate video game experience here is surrounded by everything that you love. Like, this must be heaven. I didn't make
Randy's
it. I died.
in heaven right now.
I
That's
died
exactly
on
where
my
you
way
are.
here. That's what happened. I died, and this is where I ended up. $400. I can't believe I got this car for 400 bucks. I can't.
Center console goes both ways.
Yeah, just like my ex-wife.
Oh.
It's a true story. These things you just don't say on TV, I guess. Oh yeah, it's going on there. Look at this. It goes that way, and it goes this way. You did a hell of a job with this, because last time I saw this,
It was not good. But the gas door opens, the trunk opens on all the cables, the doors all work, window in there, sunroof works, and it's cleaned up, and it just needs a battery.
oh, you're not giving that.
I gotta take
Yeah.
the battery. That's why I opened up and tried.
I really hoped he was going to forget. And depending on how this video does, will determine whether or not well, normally I would just wash it, but he already washed it.
Yep.
He already wiped down the interior. What does that leave me to do? Oh, if they didn't watch his video, which you should check out Watch JR Go. I'm going to have him in the description below if you don't know him. It was his idea to pour lots of stop leak in it.
It's gonna work.
It's gonna work. Do you think it's gonna work? Yeah, I'll be optimistic. Sure, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yeah, and it was the best stop leak that O'Reilly's had.
We only use one brand. It's all
Yeah.
doors, so you know it's gonna work.
With a money back guarantee.
With a money back guarantee.
They-
So it doesn't matter if it works.
Right. And already the power steering didn't work at all, and it
It is sort of power
it's
steering.
starting to come back, and the oil leak on the rear of the valve cover there, I think that's going to get better too with time. So all I have to do is just drive it like 250 miles.
It said 300 miles to get it all. Oh,
Yeah.
This thing is leaking a lot of oil from the valve covers.
No, it's just not that much.
I just noticed. It's down there under that intake. I mean,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
You know,
Water inlet.
it's fine. It's fine.
It is fine.
It's just cold.
Honestly, once all that oil burns off, it's like a driver again.
Yeah, once it runs out of oil, it won't smoke anymore. Well, $400, you can't beat it. I guess we're gonna hit the road and head on back.
Cool.
But
Thanks,
thank you,
dude.
sir. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, always good seeing you.
You too, man. We are out of here. Mike, you sure you don't want to drive it?
No, it's too late.
No, I'll unload it right now. All right. We're going to hit the road, guys. We'll take it for a test drive when we get down to AR headquarters, because that is, well, for the foreseeable future, the home of this car. All right, guys, we're almost home. I stopped at the gas station, and I don't know what he's doing here. What? A battery?
Yeah.
What? How did you?
I'm the battery guy.
How did you know?
Middle of the night, loves gas.
Could we call you a battery god?
No, I'm not that cool yet.
Oh, well,
That's the next. That's like
damn.
2 levels above. Okay.
Man, you know what? It's got to be so cool being a person watching a video, because like for me, it's been hours since I left. I've been on the highway cruising, and for these guys, it's like, oh, look, we're back, and we got a battery for the Diamante. What a beautiful, beautiful car.
Hey, I mean, the front seat could get a little help. It's comfortable. It's worn
There's a lot of wear there, man.
It's comfortable. It's worn in.
That's a lot of wear. I was telling everybody I don't know what I'm going to do with this car, because normally I just wash them, and he already washed this one. So I guess I could pressure wash the engine,
Now you could get a really rare windshield washer fluid tank, maybe.
or I could build one out of JB Weld.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like it.
She needs a little bit of work, man. I haven't decided if I'm going to actually try to save it or not, but we're starting out with a battery, and it's new.
New fresh battery.
So I'm trying, but I told everybody it depends on how the video does. If the video does well,
Okay.
I can send it to Mako, get some paint, we'll get some new tires, and we'll fix the exhaust, and probably pull the upper plenum and do the valve cover gaskets and spark plugs and coils and all that other. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if the video doesn't do well, well, I don't want to tell anybody what's going to happen if it doesn't do well, but the car may end up like a certain Kia.
Okay. Yeah.
It's hard to.
Promise that stuff is coming.
You don't know.
Takes time.
This guy here lifted a Kia. It's a Spectra, right?
Yes, Kia Spectra. It's lifted in the front about 3 inches, so it's squatting just a little bit.
Right, Carolina squat.
Oh yeah. Now.
And what did you lift it with though? That's the key.
Cutting boards.
Cutting boards.
Cutting boards.
He custom made a lift kit for the front struts with they're dollar specials, right?
They were a little more than $1, but there was as much as I could get and cut out to make a whole bunch.
And how much did it cost you?
I think for the two, we were probably $60 in with the hardware and everything like that.
Yeah, because you had to get longer bolts or longer studs and everything. Okay, so $60 for a custom lift kit on a Kia Spectra. And it's on his channel, Austin Car. I'm going to have a link to him down below too, guys. Go check him out. Check this out though, Austin. Brand new battery terminals. That's never happened on this channel before.
Yeah, it looks good.
The car came with brand new battery terminals. Yep.
Now, was that something that JR did? Or?
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Oh,
no.
But you don't work on.
Exactly. I
cars?
don't work on cars. Now I'm about to pull a transmission out of my Mustang, but I don't work on cars.
Oh
Yeah,
no! They know about this at this point.
They better, because I've got videos out till January 4th right
Ooh. Better start watching.
Actually, you know what? I don't think they do know. That Mustang is coming out. Lord, I don't know. Anyway.
Hey, sneak peek.
Yeah, sneak peek. Oops, I blew something up, and now we're going to have to actually do some work. So we're going to throw this battery in here, guys. I want to get to the house, and I guess we will reconvene tomorrow once we get this car down to the shop and get it up on the lift, maybe even take it for a drive. Wow, look at that fresh, beautiful interstate battery. This car is not worthy, Austin.
It's the one for the car.
It's
That's
not
what the
worthy.
book said.
It's not worthy. It looks right.
Yeah.
Is it a 34 series?
It's a 24, but the 34 would have worked.
Okay, yeah,
so.
yeah. All right, well, big shout out and thank you to Austin. In case we don't see you again in this video, man.
You never know.
Thank you for coming out here in the middle of the night.
Middle of the night, man. It's only
6 o'clock, 7.
Seven.
Middle of the night. Thank you for the battery, man. Go check Austin out, Austin Car on YouTube. His link will be down below. Welcome on back, guys. It is New Year's, January 1st, 2022. And we have made it to AR headquarters. That's what I call this shop for those of you that may be new here. I want to talk just for a second about shop etiquette. All right, I had somebody come out here the other day, and they did a little work for me, and I paid them very generously for it, well over what I was supposed to pay them. When I come to my shop, I find that somebody has used my pressure washer and left my hoses laying on the ground. Then I find my air compressor was left running. I shut this off before I leave my shop every time, and the hose is always wrapped up nice and neatly on this this hanger over here. That's where it goes. Somebody just left it sitting there. That's nice. And then I come over to this car, and I notice there was trash laying all over the ground that I had to clean up. Trash that came out of this car was just laying all over the ground, and there's still quite a bit of it. Just little pieces laying everywhere. That's not very cool. Then I come over here and I notice somebody was using my products. All of my Meguiar's mirror glaze and all of this stuff, and they used one of my battery tie downs to poke a hole in it, and then I noticed somebody had been using my tornado sprayer as well. And then I noticed somebody got into my Meguiar's protectant, basically an Armor All type product, and used it and then left the lid open. Guess what? It's dried out now. It's no good. Yeah, it's completely dried out. So somebody came out here and charged me to use my stuff to clean my car, and then left trash and my stuff all over the place. And the best part was, I already cleaned it up. This chair had a pile of garbage in it that came out of the car. There's just trash. It was just sitting in the chair, so I had to clean that up too. And the best part is, right here, there's a trash can. Yeah, you could just slide the trash can wherever you need to and do that. So, anyway, if you're going to use somebody's stuff, use somebody's products, please get their permission first. And if you get the permission and you use their stuff, put it back the way you found it. Don't just throw their stuff in a mess so that when they come to do work, they got to clean it up. That's my rant. Now we can get back to, I guess, getting the Diamante on the lift. I'm so excited to get underneath it and see how bad it really is. Guys, I think we're going to have to put some helper springs on this. She's sitting a little low. Unfortunately, a half ton just wasn't made to do what I need to do with this from time to time. I don't do this very often, but I think we're going to have a self-leveling kit installed on this. It is 20 degrees with a wind chill of 10. My straps are literally frozen stiff. You could break something with these. They don't, yeah, they're, listen, you hear that? Yeah, frozen stiff. It's pretty cold here in Oklahoma today. What a difference a couple of days make. I'm gonna get this thing unloaded. Let's get it onto the lift, if it'll even start. All right, we should be good to go. Can we call this a cold start? Yeah, I think we can. It is. Ooh, freezing. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Whew. Oh, it is cold. Uh-oh. There you go, girl. There you go. Woo! Good night. Oh, it is so cold. So cold. There we go. Oh. A little bit of a bump there. Easy, easy, easy. We're down. All right. Why don't we take her for a quick ride? Oh, that's right. Golly, no power steering at all. Oh my goodness. Let's take her for a quick spin. Tires are absolutely bad. Wow, these tires are bad. Oh my God. But hey, we got a check engine light. That's good. I was hoping we would get a check engine light. We're doing 50. Oh wow. Okay, okay. There's 60. Yeah. Get it. Yeah, the brakes are not great, but they do work. They do work. Oh. Oh man. Oh, she needs power steering desperately bad. Whoa. Oh. Oh. You get it, girl. You get it. So it's running a lot better today. I stopped at a gas station and I put about $30 in premium unleaded fuel, non-ethanol, in this old girl. And I can tell you right now, that livened her up a lot. A lot. It's running so much better. So much better. You hear those pops from the exhaust? All right. Let's get her into the shop. Get her on the lift. Whoo, it's cold. Oh, brakes, brakes, brakes. There they are. We're gonna have to bleed the brakes. Here we go. Oh, man, that steering is heavy, guys. Good Lord. Oh, I hope I'm on it. It's too cold for me to get out. I'm not messing with it, man. E-brake? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Does it have heat? That's what I want to know. We don't know if the heat works. Okay, that's at 90 degrees. How do you select? Okay, right there. All right, outside temp 23 degrees. Crank that up. I don't know. Yeah, we got heat. We got heat. It doesn't sound... Oh, it stinks. Oh my God. No. All right. That's, how good did I do pulling it up here, I wonder? Pop the hood. I think I did all right. I think I did all right. She's on the lift, man. When you do this enough times, you just kind of get the hang of it. Oh, yeah, I did perfect. I did perfect. So one thing that I didn't see on Watch Jargo's channel was putting it on a lift and getting up underneath it. Let's see what's hiding under this car. So I mentioned early in the video, I found a few parts for the car that it needs to make it look a little better cosmetically. I'm not sure how much we can do. I originally thought maybe sending it to Mako would be great, but there's so many things that this bumper has been repainted 11 times. There's going to be a lot of work just to get this down far enough that you can actually shoot paint back over it. Again, you got a little bit of damage. I mean, cosmetically, it's challenged. Yeah, it's a little more than challenged. A little damage right there that, you know, JR worked on it a little bit, made it look a lot better. This crease right here, this dog leg here as well, back here. You know, it's not a beautiful car, guys, and honestly, I could spend $4,000 making it beautiful again, and then you could go out and buy one of these for $1,500 that looks better than this. I do want to get the headlights cleaned. I found a grill for $140. Yeah, $140 for a grill. Back here, we have a broken trunk mount tail light. This one right here. I was able to find this is actually 35 bucks. So I definitely want to do that. We got to put tires on it. It has to have tires. There's no way around that. Tires are coming. We'll do a little bit to it, maybe even some seat covers. Right now, though, I think what we should really do is check some fluids. How about that brand new, beautiful Interstate battery? Spared no expense. Spared that battery was almost a quarter of the price of this car. Truth. That battery was almost a quarter of the cost of this car. Let's go ahead and check some fluids real quick, see how things are looking under the hood. Then we'll get it up in the air and take a look underneath. I'm not going to pop the radiator cap to check the coolant level in there because there is pressure on the system for where I just drove it. We'll go ahead and check the oil real quick and see what she looks like. I'll bring this over to you so you can see it. Give me just a second to get it back down in there. All right. Well, I don't know how well that's coming out, but she's got oil, and she actually looks pretty good. In fact, it's a little bit overfilled, almost as if it was full and then somebody added some stop leak to it or something. I don't know. I don't know. Power steering fluid. I don't know about this one either. Oh yeah, she's full. She is full of power steering fluid. Transmission fluid, we should probably check with it running, but I'm not going to start it because I don't want my shop to come out smelling awful. Let's take a look and see what this looks like here. Well, it's kind of hard to see the color of it. I'll put a little bit on the battery there, and you'll be able to take a closer look at that. Okay, let's have a peek, shall we? There's what color the trans fluid is. Yeah. The good news, though, I'm looking, you guys probably can't see it, but there's no metallic flakes in it. It's very surprising for a car with 230,000 miles on it. Trans fluid is a little dark, definitely needs a little bit of a service. What about the brake fluid? I'm a little curious as to the brake fluid because the car has very little... Oh. Oh, wow, guys. No. No. Who did this? So the gasket that's supposed to go around the brake fluid reservoir apparently disintegrated over time. And somebody took a paper towel, wrapped it up, shoved it into the lid, and they called it a good day. So I can already tell you this thing has probably shot brake fluid out of it repeatedly. Come on. Yeah, she, oh my goodness, this, you're kidding me. Who does this? Who does this? Some people should be banned permanently from owning cars, I swear. All right, so I'm going to look for another part to add to the list. A brake fluid cap, a reservoir cap for this as well. That's kind of important. And then we can bleed the brakes, and I'll bet we get some brakes back when we do that. Let me get this thing up in the air for you guys. Let's see how she looks underneath. All right, I don't know if you're ready for this, but I'm ready. Let's get under here. Whew. And let's take a look at how bad it actually is. Honestly, you seeing what I'm seeing? It doesn't look bad at all. This thing has almost 250,000 miles on it. And there's your transmission. I just got hit in the face there. That's nice. She's dripping. All the ice is melting off of her. But there's your transaxle right there, guys. And it doesn't look too bad. Your engine is over here. And aside from a lot of oil leaking from the valve covers down, it's not bad under here either. Take a look at this teeny tiny oil filter. That is insane. Looking up at the rack and pinion, I can see the, well, it looks like the boots are blown off. She probably needs a rack and pinion, guys. I'm going to say she probably really needs a rack and pinion. Flex pipe here is, you know, she's seen better days. A little bit of rust on a heat shield here. This flex pipe also, you know, has seen better days as well. Overall, though, not too shabby. CV axles, yep, it's still got CV axles on both sides. and they both still have their boots. We still have sway bar end links installed, so that's impressive. People usually ignore those and don't replace them. The suspension appears to be in relatively good condition, considering the car's age and mileage. I guess next, I gotta move this out of the way, and let's take a look onward. So I guess the good news is, as far as like active leaks and drips under the car, there are none. Nothing is leaking so bad that it is leaving a trail of anything on the ground. We've got a broken rubber hanger here. No big deal. Rust, it's got some, but relatively minimal rust under here, guys, and definitely nothing that's rotted. Honestly, not bad. Not bad at all. Here's your rear suspension. Again, we have sway bar end links, body mounts, subframe mounts. Everything looks really, really good. The bushings are still in relatively good shape for the most part. A little bit of rust right here as well on the exhaust. And that's it. Like, that is it. Underneath, this car is not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. So was the car a good deal now that we've been through it and we've got a general idea of everything that it needs? For 400 bucks? Dude, it was a steal all day long. I guarantee I could sell this car for $1,000 to $1,500 like that. So I want to thank Watch JR Go, John Ross, for giving this car. He really did. He gave the car to me, man. So cheap, it might as well have been free. Also, thank you to Monkey Wrench Mike for coming with and helping me out. Links to both of those guys down below. Now for my list. We need a set of 215/60/16 tires. Desperately bad. One of the first things this car needs, along with a brake fluid reservoir cap or just the gasket. I don't know. It also needs a transmission service. Desperately bad. I'm pretty sure this is just a slush box. You just drain and fill. And maybe a bottle of transmission rebuild would be appropriate for this as well. A flex pipe for sure. Valve cover gaskets, definitely upper plenum gasket because it has to come off. We need that as well. While you're in there, you should really replace these spark plugs. I'm pretty sure these don't have coil-on plugs. It's probably plug wires, so you should probably do the plug wires as well. And at that point, then we can bleed the brakes, and we might have a car that actually runs and drives pretty dang well. You could put a taillight in it, maybe the grill, honestly, probably not. And then send her down the road. This is not a let's restore it, let's have the whole thing. The car is just not worth it, guys. It's not. It could be a great car for somebody. It could be. It's not there yet. It's absolutely not there yet. But John Ross did a good job of getting it a lot closer than it was when he got it. And if you guys watch this video, and if we get enough views on this video, I will pull the trigger and I will order all the parts that we need to make this car a decent daily driver for somebody on the cheap. And, well, maybe, just maybe, we'll end up doing something special with this car when we're done as well. Stay tuned for that. But in order to do that, you guys need to share the video. Please share it across your social media platforms. It does a lot to help spread the video around, get people viewing it. We need these views to do what I want to do with this car. So you guys are the first step. You watch the video, share the video, please subscribe to the channel. Always hit the thumbs up button. You guys have no idea how much that helps. I hate begging, I really do. I hate begging, but we need it on this. I want to see this Diamante brought back to reasonable condition. I really do, because I've always loved this car since I was much, much younger. I thought this was just a magnificent car, and I would love to bring it back. But ultimately, that is up to you. Thank you for watching. Stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.